All right, we can get started. So y'all go ahead and you're welcome to sit on a pillow or a blanket. You'll want your strap kind of close by. And just let your arms rest in your lap. Go ahead and close your eyes. See if you can lift up a little bit through the spinal column, crown of the head reaching towards the ceiling, and give yourself 3 really nice deep breaths. We're going to bring the hands together, and I want you to build a little bit of heat or friction with the hands. And then place one right over the heart and one right over the belly. Keep that lift through the spine and just really start to sink into the rhythm of your own breath. You want to invite the breath a little bit deeper into the body, feeling the sensation in the belly, the ribs, and the chest. As you feel that inhale grow deeper into the body, practice slowing the exhale down so that it matches the length of your inhale. And then see if you can invite the muscles to soften just a little bit. So you feel the shoulders roll down the back. You still got the lift through the spine, but maybe the hips and the thighs grow a little bit heavier as you sink into the support of the earth. And then relax the hands all the way down to the lap. And we're going to start to just circle the torso like you're stirring a pot. So kind of just using the breath as a tool to guide this movement, loosening up the hips, the legs, the low back, even the chest and the heart space as you feel that lift coming up. The next time you come forward, you're going to stay right there, head hangs heavy. It might feel good to reach the arms long in front of you. Let the head drop. On an inhale, start to roll yourself all the way up the spine. Crown of the head is the last thing to lift. As you rise up, start to circle the shoulders. Good. Relax it down. And we're going to change the direction of our feet and then swirl the torso in the opposite direction. Stay with the breath as you move the upper body. Let's take one more full circle and then we hold. Let the torso drape over the legs, send the arms out in front of you, drop the head. Use an inhale, gently lift yourself up, and then just roll the shoulders in the opposite direction that you did before. Relax the shoulders all the way down. And we're going to take the fingertips right outside the hips. And I want you just to slowly lower one ear to the shoulder, bring it back up, and lower the opposite ear to the opposite shoulder. So be nice and easy with this. Just take your time. There's no specific breath pattern. You just want to make sure you continue to breathe as you move the head. And then whatever side you come to next, you're just going to pause there for 3 full breaths. After that 3rd breath, head comes through center and all the way to the other side. Bring it back through center. Good. You're going to take the hands off the mat, and I want you just to start to roll out the wrist. We're going to give a little attention to our joints today. So just start to roll the wrist. Maybe you get the arms involved a little bit, work out the elbows. You could fan out the fingertips really wide. Really anything that feels good and just increases mobility in these little muscles and joints. You're going to turn the right palm facing forward. Take the left hand to grab the fingertips and then press that right wrist forward. Breathe into that sensation. Release the grip, turn the palm towards your body, and then put the left hand on the back of that right hand and pull just a little bit. Imagine that you're reaching your right arm forward through the camera. Good. Let it go. Take the left hand, pull the fingertips back, press long through the left arm, through the left wrist. We'll flip the palm the other direction. And then let it go. Use your next inhale. Sweep the arms all the way overhead. And we're going to start to twist and rotate left and right. So big breath here in the center. On the exhale, you're going to twist to the right. Left hand comes to that right thigh. Inhale, bring it back through center. Exhale, twist it to the left. Look over the left shoulder. So just like that. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist. Your eyes can be opened or closed, whatever feels most comfortable to your body. The next one we're going to hold. So whatever side you come to, lift up really long, draw the belly in. Maybe twist a little bit deeper to that side and give yourself 5 or 6 full breath cycles. Use your next inhale to come through center and then all the way to the other side. Beautiful. Bring it back through center. Lift the arms one more time and then just let them float all the way down. Grab your strap or whatever you're going to use, and we're just going to do a tiny bit for shoulder mobility. You're going to take the strap, the hands on the strap pretty wide, and we're going to inhale as we lift the arms, and then we're going to exhale. See if we can take the arms back. I want you to be really easy with your shoulders here, so don't rush it, don't force it. You can widen the grip to make this a little bit nicer on the shoulder joint, or you can bring it in closer for more tension. Use your breath. Eyes can be opened or closed. The next time you've got the arms back, I want you to pause somewhere where you begin to feel sensation through the chest and the upper part of the arms. So for some of you, that may be high up here. For some of you, it may be further back. It doesn't matter where it is. I want you to find that sensation, zip up through the rib cage, and then just breathe there 3 full breath cycles. Good. Bring the strap back overhead. Keep both sides of the rib cage long and just start to tilt to one side. Reach, 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 almost like you're pressing that strap away from you. Bring it up through center and over towards the other side. Reach, 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 long through the left and right side body. Bring it back through center, and we'll let go of the strap. Set it aside, send the legs out long, and just shake them out. Get a little circulation after sitting cross-legged for a while. Point and flex the feet, roll the ankles around. Good. And then we're going to come forward to hands and knees. So you can put that blanket or towel under the kneecaps, or you can just press it towards the side. Find your tabletop position. Wrists are right underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips. We've got the belly pulled in firm, and we're going to start to flow through cat and cow. And I want you to do this at a rhythm that feels really good for you. So it might be that you just got little micro movements through the spine. Or you might find that you bend the elbows and get a little bit deeper into it. Just find what feels good to you. Keep the jaw soft. And then let yourself widen the knees and start with those big hip circles. Move in both directions. When you feel complete with both sides, you're going to sink the hips back into your child pose. Go ahead and activate the arms and the upper body by reaching the fingertips long. Breathe into the back body. Feel the breath through the back of the rib cage, the back of the spinal column. On your next inhale, we're going to roll the body all the way up to a kneeling position. So you're right here on the knees. We're going to send the right leg out towards the right. I want you to anchor that right foot down just like you would in a warrior pose. Take a deep breath in, draw the belly in so that the left and right side body are lifted. And then reach the left arm up and start to reach over that right leg. So right leg extended, left arm reaching. Nice deep breath. We'll bring it back through center. Left hand is going to come down to the mat in line with that left knee. And you're going to reach the right arm straight up towards the ceiling. Go ahead and roll out the wrist. Maybe you start to circle that right arm. And then we're going to bring the right arm all the way overhead. Kind of press that right hip bone forward. And let's see if we can lift the right leg off the mat. Really activate, squeeze into that right hip, squeeze into the belly, hold here and find your breath. Or place the right foot down, lift yourself all the way up. We'll change sides. Left leg extends out. Anchor the left foot, energize the left thigh, just like you would in a warrior pose. And then firm through the belly, lengthen the side body. And we're gonna take the right arm up and reach all the way over towards the left. Find your breath here. Lift it up through center. Right hand comes down to the mat. Left arm reaches. Start to roll out the left wrist. And then take those big circles with the left arm. Reach the left arm overhead. And then see how it feels. Firm up the belly. Lift that left leg off the mat. Try not to dump all your weight into that right wrist. Stay lifted. Beautiful, guys. Release it down and come all the way back up. Make your way back into a child's pose. And let's start to transition into down dog. Make sure the fingertips are spread out. Go ahead and tuck the toes, lift up with the hips. And you guys are familiar with this, so just start to work out down dog in whatever way feels good in your body. You pedal the feet, you shake out the head. And then go ahead and settle into stillness here. Find the heels reaching down towards the floor. They don't have to touch. Little baby bend in the knees. You're going to pick up the left hand, and I want you to reach back for anywhere on your right leg. Can be the calf, can be the thigh. Look underneath that right armpit. Replace the left hand down, recenter, and then right hand picks up, reach towards the left. Good. Replace the right hand down. Find center. Let's walk the feet to meet the hands. Put that generous bend in the knees, grab opposite elbows, and let yourself hang heavy here for ragdoll. You might sway a little bit left and right. Just find what feels good. Relax the arms all the way down to the mat. Soft bend in the knees. Start to roll yourself up to standing. When you get to standing, just start to adjust the physical body here. Loop the shoulders. Anchor down through the soles of the feet. Find your breath. Maybe you close your eyes for a second and just feel the physical body here. Beautiful. Go ahead and bring the feet right underneath the hips. Roll the shoulders back, and we're going to start to move. So you're going to pick up the left leg. Maybe give yourself a moment of balance here. Left knee fully lifted. And then big breath in. You're going to step it back for warrior two. So right knee is in front, left leg is anchored down through the back. Inhale, reach the arms up long. So shoulders relax back. Your gaze is over that right middle finger. Squeeze the thighs towards one another. Take a deep breath. Beautiful. We're going to bring the right forearm to the right thigh. Sweep that left arm up and overhead, reach long. Like your left fingertips are reaching to where the ceiling and the wall meet. Beautiful. Bring it back up to warrior two. Straighten that right leg. We're going to come into triangle here, and I want you to be mindful as you go into this. Legs are super active, thighs squeezing together. Turn the palms to face forward. Hinge right at the waist. Reach the right fingertips down, left arm up. Soften your breath. Everything active. Lift yourself back up. We'll meet at the top of the mat. Good. Inhale, step the right leg up. See if you can find balance on the left foot. Big breath. Right leg extends all the way back, warrior two. Send the arms up and out. Squeeze the thighs strong. Left forearm comes to the left thigh. Reach the right arm long overhead. Inhale, rise up. Straighten that left leg. Prepare for triangle. Turn the palms face forward. Hinge right at the waist and start to just reach, reach, reach. Legs are squeezing towards one another, and I want you to imagine your body is smushed between two panes of glass. So the hips are lined up with one another as you lift up. Inhale, bring it up. Step to the top of the mat. Good. Left leg lifts. Activate the belly. Big step back, warrior two. Sink into it. Full breath cycle. And then side angle. Right elbow to the right thigh, left arm overhead. Hold here, full breath. Inhale it up. Straighten the right leg. Moving into triangle. We'll hold here for 5 full breath cycles. So start to hinge all the way at the waist. Lift up. 5 breaths. Lift yourself up. Back to the top of the mat. Right leg lifts, belly pulls in. Step it all the way back, warrior two. Extend out. Full breath here. Side angle. Left arm to the left thigh, right arm overhead. Full breath. Bring it back to standing. Squeeze the thighs together. Triangle pose. We hold for 5 full breaths here. Use your core strength, lift it up. Back to the top of the mat. Here we go. Left leg lifts. Step it all the way back, warrior two. Sink fully in. Squeeze the thighs. Take a deep breath. Right arm to right thigh. Side angle pose. Full breath. Lift it up. Straighten the legs. Triangle pose. Hold for 5 full breath cycles. Good. Lift it up. Step to the top of the mat. Full breath. Lift the right leg. Send it all the way back, warrior two. Side angle. Lift it up. Triangle pose. 5 full breaths. Good. Lift it up, top of the mat. So we're going to do one more round. I want you to move at your own pace with your own breath. Maybe one breath per movement until we get to that triangle pose. And then I want you to challenge yourself. Maybe hold it 5, 6, or even 7 breaths this time. Wherever you are, stay with your breath. If you're in stillness here, just settle into the feeling of anchoring through the soles of the feet, feeling lifted through the crown of the head. On your next inhale, sweep the arms all the way overhead. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, lift yourself up halfway, extend long through the spine, and then exhale to fold. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, fold. One more time. Extend through the spine. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, plant the hands outside of the feet. And I want you to step yourself back into plank or low plank. So belly pulls in nice and firm. Energize the thighs, press the heels behind you. Soften the jaw, take a deep breath. Your next exhale, you lower, flat to the belly. Go ahead and slide the forearms out in front of you. Spread the fingertips out wide and then separate the feet just a little bit and just loosen up through the low back and the glutes. We're going to press strong through the palms of the hands, through the forearms and the elbows. And I want you to press into the mat and lift up. Shoulders draw back. Let your chin tuck in slightly. Keep pulling the belly in, almost like you're pressing the pubic bone down towards the ground. If this feels okay, you're going to press a little firmer and start to just work the arms off the mat. You never want to lock the arms out, so keep that little baby bend there. You might even lift your gaze. Be really careful with your back, guys. Exhale, gently release. Stack the arms and just rest the head. Put a little pressure into the hands and just transition back into a child's pose, or maybe you take a round or two of cat and cow. And then start to make your way into a seated position. Send the legs all the way out in front. If you'd like to grab a blanket to tuck under the hips, you're welcome to do that. From here, I want you to go ahead and flex the feet pretty strong, sit up nice and tall, and just bring the hands in line with the hips. Loop the shoulders down. Maybe you tuck the chin in just a bit. Feel length through the spine. Beautiful. From here, we're going to draw the right knee in, or the right foot in. So preparing for a twist, right hand comes behind the back, and I want you to grip onto the shin, lift up really tall, and then wrap that left arm around the shin and twist to your right. Think about drawing the belly in and up, look up over that right shoulder. Deep breath in, come all the way back to center, and just take a little counter twist here. Twist to the left. Bring it back to center. We're going to pick up this right leg. See if you can grab hold of the foot, the knee, the shin, and I just want you to start to rock that leg. Get into the hip a bit. And then you're going to place the right ankle just above the left knee, like we do in a figure 4 shape. Left leg is still active, and you're going to start to fold forward. Heart stays open. Maybe you relax the head a little bit. Shoulders stay back. If this feels okay, you might reach down to grab onto the left foot. With your next inhale, lift yourself all the way up. Okay. Extend that right leg out. We'll take the left leg, draw the left foot in, grab onto the shin, take the left hand behind the back, grow long through the spine. From here, you wrap the arm around the leg and start to look over the left shoulder. Belly pulls in firm and you twist a little bit on the exhale. And then inhale, bring yourself back through center. Take that little counter twist to the right. Back through neutral. And then we're going to pick up the left foot and just start to rock into that hip. And then cross the left ankle just above the right knee. And see if you can find that forward fold. So chest is open. Start to walk the hands forward. Maybe let the head relax. If you want to reach down for the right foot, you can. And with your inhale, start to rise up. We're going to take the legs out wide for an active forward fold. So I want you to really energize the legs. Knees and toes point straight up. Lift up long through the spine. Keeping the spine long and the heart lifted, start to inch yourself forward. And that means you're not going to be able to go very deep because you're not rounding through the chest and the shoulders. I want you to stay fully extended through the spine and focus on your breath. Long inhales, long exhales. See if you can take the breath a little bit deeper. Breathing into the belly, the ribs, and the chest. Give yourself one full clearing breath. in through the nose, sigh it out through the mouth. And then start to ease yourself out of this. Pull the knees in and come all the way onto your back. It might feel good to circle the legs a little bit or send them up towards the ceiling. Take a moment to just move in any way that feels nourishing to you. And then we're going to find a twist here. One more. So I'm going to give you two options. You can keep the knees just as they are and twist to the left. If you want something a little bit deeper on the spine, I'm going to have you cross the right knee over the left, and you're still going to twist to the left. So both knees come to the left, right arm extends out to the right, and you're going to look that way. Your left hand can be on top of the right thigh, or it can be out in a T shape. With your next inhale, bring it all the way through center. If you had the knees crossed, go ahead and change the direction, left knee on top of right. And then both knees are going to go to the right. Send the arm out to the left. Take one more breath. Ease yourself back up to center. And you're going to start to find your way into Shavasana. You guys know what props you like for support. You can have something under the knees, under the head, or the spine. Go ahead and start to settle into that comfortable place of ease and rest in the body. Allow yourself to make those little wiggles and fidgets, those mindful movements that create that sense of ease in the body. And then settle your focus right on your breath. See if you can visualize the breath traveling through the body and sweeping through all the little nooks and crannies of space you just created through this practice. Feel the organs more spacious, the muscles longer, the joints better lubricated, space all throughout your entire body. Breathe into it. Feel yourself as a spacious being. And then give yourself permission to completely let go. Let go of the thoughts, let go of control over the breath, any visualization, and allow your whole body to just be. Everything relaxed, everything soft. Begin to deepen your breath. Just taking that first moment or two to notice the sensation of breath in the body. Start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe beginning to take movements as the body is ready. Finding that transition back to seated. You can let your hands settle right at the heart. Maybe close the eyes and give yourself a moment of gratitude for healthy breath, healthy body, and the space you carved out for this practice. Thank you guys. Namaste.